Hello and welcome friends to this new tutorial. In this video we will learn how to make a simple Bluetooth speaker which will appear like this. We'll also learn many new more commands. So without wasting time, let's get started. Watch the video till end. Firstly, select on the new. Now select a new part. Select the front plane, click on sketch. Draw a center rectangle. Make sure that you are on center rectangle. Draw a center rectangle of roughly this size. Further, select the smart dimension. Give the length of rectangle as 200 mm and the height as 50 mm. Now select OK. Select the fillet command. Make sure that you are on the 10 mm fillet and select all the four corners. Now click on 3-point arc, select the point from the left, drag the cursor to the right and select the point on the right and pull it not more than 4-5 mm to the bottom side. Press escape, select a center line, draw a center line coincident with the midpoint and crossing all across the edge of the sketches. Now select the arc, the center line by pressing Ctrl and click on mirror entities. You might have seen the arc is now appeared here. Now select trim entities and cut these two lines. Press OK. Now exit the sketch. This is the front face of the speaker. Now we will make the back side and we will join these two profiles using lofted boss base command. To make a new plane, click on front plane, go on the plane until you get an anchor symbol. Now press Ctrl, click on the plane and drag it back. Now give the distance as 50 mm and click OK. Now click on the plane and select sketch option. Now go normal to the plane. Draw a center rectangle, but make sure that the center point of the center rectangle is coincident with the old profile. Do not make any accidental relations. Draw a rectangle roughly smaller than the existing one. Now select OK. Select smart dimension. Give this rectangle a dimension of 180 mm and height as 40 mm. Now select the fillet tool and select all the four corners. This time also the fillet is of 10 mm. Press OK. Exit the sketch. Now go to the features and click on lofted boss base. Select a profile, then click on the point which is in line to that. This will give you a speaker shape, but the problem is we want this edges as curved. For that we have to make the guided curves. So exit the command, click on the sketch, click on 3D sketch. Now select the spline tool, select the midpoint properly and make it coincident with the front profile's midpoint. Press escape. Now select this spline, click on mirror entities. In the mirror about tab, click on right plane. You will see that the same line has appeared here. Now press OK. Select this spline and make arrangement which you feel comfortable with. Make sure that don't make any curve too tight or too extended. Now exit the sketch. Now click on the features, click on lofted boss base. Select this point of the profile and this point of this profile. In the guided curve, select this line as one guide and the second as this. If you can see, the shape is completely formed. Now click OK. You can hide this plane if it is disturbing. Now click on the front plane and click sketch. Go normal to it. Again select a center rectangle. Draw a center rectangle of roughly smaller than the face. Select 3-point arc and draw it roughly of this size. Now select the center line, draw it vertically crossing the center point of the sketch. Click the arc, press Ctrl and click the midline and then press mirror entities. Now select trim tool and cut these two lines. Now a profile is formed. Now go to features, select extrude boss, extrude it up to 1 mm. Make sure that you have unticked the merge result option. I will tell you the reason as we proceed. Click on OK. Now click on this surface, go to the linear pattern, click on fill pattern, go bottom in the command, click on create seed. Now click on circle, click on 1 mm. Now go to the fill boundary tab and select this boundary as to be filled. In the tab of instance spacing, give the instance spacing as 1.5 mm and the margin as 1.5 mm. In the direction tab, it has automatically taken this direction, which is the start direction. You can select any straight line and it will work. Now if you see, there are hundreds and thousands of holes formed on this surface. The reason why we unticked the merge option when we were doing extrude boss was because if we merge the results, Solidworks will treat these two as the same body and perform the operations on the complete body, which we don't want. We want only perforations only on the surface. Make sure that you have selected the perforations. Untick the auto select and click on selected bodies. Now click this face. Now click OK. Now if you can see, you have got a profile which looks like this. This is basically a very heavy operation, so it's always preferred that you suppress this for now. We can anytime unsuppress it and make it visible, but to reduce the processing time you can suppress it. Now select the top plane, click on sketch, go normal to it. Draw a center line passing exactly from the center of the profile. Select the line tool, draw a shape roughly looking like this. Select the smart dimension tool, give the outer degrees as 120 degrees. Again select the smart dimension, give the thickness of these buttons as 1.5 mm. Apply the same for this too. Now press escape, select the right hand side, the center line and the left hand side all by pressing Ctrl. Make relation as symmetric. Click OK. Now again select the smart dimension, hold any of this point and the origin point. Keep this distance as 12 mm. Now drag the mouse on this profile. Make sure that all the lines are selected. Copy the profile by pressing Ctrl C. Now click on the center line and click paste or Ctrl V. We want 3 buttons, so we'll paste the same profile one more time. Now select smart dimension. Select the second button point and keep it at 24 mm away from the origin. Same with the third button. We'll keep the distance as 36 mm. The length from this point to this point, make it as 10 mm. Select this line, press Ctrl, select the mid line and select the right hand side line. Now click the relation as symmetric. Click this point and the center line, make as coincident. Further select the smart dimension, click on the slant line and the mid line and give the dimension as 120. Now the sketch is fully defined. Now we will do everything same for the third button, except that we will keep this dimension as 5 mm. The dimension from the bottommost point of the third button and the origin is 36 mm. Press OK. Now click on features, click on extrude boss base, keep the start condition as from this surface. Now click on this face and drag it up to the height of 3 mm. Now click OK. Now if you can see, we have got 3 buttons here. Further we will draw the symbols by using the same technique. Now click on top plane, click on sketch, go normal to it. Draw a circle of roughly this size. Again draw a circle of a smaller length. Now give the dimensions to the outer circle as 4 mm, the inner circle as 3 mm. Now click on the line tool and draw a line roughly at this angle. Select the center line, make sure that it is crossing at the center. Click on the line which we want to mirror, press Ctrl and click on the center line. Click on mirror entities. You will find the line is now here. Now click on trim entities and delete the lines which we don't want. Further, select the center rectangle, draw it at roughly of this height. You can adjust the height as per your convenience. Press OK. After this, we will draw a plus symbol at this button. To do that, we will select the center line, draw a center line crossing all the switches as well as the origin. Make sure that the line is having the relationship with this point as coincident. We will draw a plus with the symbol of two center rectangles. Select the center rectangle tool, pull it horizontally and click OK. Now draw another center rectangle of roughly this size and click OK. Now select smart dimension, give this as 0.5 mm, same to this, and the length as 3 mm. Now trim the entities in between. Press OK. Now we will draw a simple minus sign by drawing a horizontal center rectangle. Click on the center line and draw a center rectangle of this size. Select the smart dimension, give the dimension as 3 mm and thickness as 0.5 mm. You can pull the rectangle to some extent that it do not crosses or touches the buttons. Now click on features, click on extrude boss. Select the start condition as surface face. Select this face and pull it up to 1 mm. Press OK. Now if you can see, the switches are now visible. Now we will draw a slot where we can insert the USB and the memory card. Select the back face. Click on sketch, go normal to it. Draw a center point slot roughly of this size. Give the height as 20 mm and length as 50 mm. Press OK. Click on features, click on extrude cut. Extrude cut it up to 10 mm. Press OK. Now select the internal face and click on sketch, go normal to it. Further, we will make a slot, one for memory card, one for USB and a slot for charging and a 3.5 jack mm. We can draw this charging slot by using two rectangles, this by a center slot, this as a center point rectangle and this as a two circles. You can shift between the tabs by pressing Alt tab. Now click on this face, select the center rectangle, draw a center rectangle coincident to the origin. Draw another center rectangle roughly smaller than the previous one. Select smart dimension, give the dimension as 12 mm and 9 mm. The height of this rectangle as 3 mm and the height from this point to this point as 1.5 mm. Select trim entities and trim all the unwanted lines. Click OK. Select the center point slot, draw it roughly of this size. Put the height as 2 and length as 5. To draw USB simple slot, we will select a center rectangle. In the alignment with this midpoint, we will draw a rectangle roughly of this shape. Set its dimension as 5 mm into 2 mm. Press OK. Click on the midpoints of both and make relationship as vertical. so that if you move one profile, all the profiles will move in one go. Now select the circle, draw a circle at roughly this point. Draw one more circle concentric to the same. Now click on Smart Dimension. Give the dimension to outer circle as 4 mm and the inner circle as 3.5 mm. Press OK. Now click on Features, click on Extrude Cut. Go bottom in the option. In the selected contour option, click the profiles which we want to cut. Cut all the profile up to 7 mm. Press OK. Here is our back panel ready. Now it's time to give the appearance to the speaker. Firstly, select this face, click on appearance, go to the metal, select aluminium and double click on polished aluminium. Now select the complete loft body, click on the appearance, go to the rubber, click on gloss rubber and click on glossy rubber. Now to provide the appearance to the switches and the symbols, select both the profiles from the design tree, click on appearance, go to plastic, on high gloss plastic, select white. Now if you can see, the switches are more clearly visible. At this point of time you can unsuppress the feature and you can see that the net is back. So this is how you can make a simple 3D model of a speaker. Thanks for watching. In this video we will conclude here.